All right, so here's your updated 2025. I think this will go into 2026. Step-by-step Etsy print-on-demand tutorial setting up your first initial listing. All right, so we'll do our best to get through this. So first things first, you're logged into Printify. You can click my listing down below to sign up with mine. If you want, I think you type in Hustle Ninjas for the coupon code. You get premium 30-day free plan. But regardless, first thing you'll do is you'll click on this top left. You'll click on Add New Store. And then once you click on that, you click Connect to Etsy. Make sure you're already logged into your Etsy seller account. So you might be interested in Shopify, TikTok. All these things are virtually the same. But if you're a beginner at selling online, Etsy is probably going to be one of the quickest, easiest ways for you to get accommodated with most things because it is a marketplace, already has traffic, and you don't have to create content. TikTok, you got to learn how to create content or work with affiliate partners. Shopify, you got to learn how to run ads or create content so that you get more traffic to your store. Etsy, oh man, they have it sorted out. Easy, medium, advanced. Etsy already has traffic. It's just up to you to provide the proven product that's already being searched for. So just click Connect to Etsy. You get a window that looks just like this. As long as you're logged into your Etsy seller account, click Grant Access. And just like that, you're connected. That way, Printify is talking to Etsy. So when you publish a product on Printify, because they'll print and ship the products to your customer, once you list a product on Printify, it will connect it and publish it directly on Etsy. And when an order comes in on Etsy, it'll come on over to your Printify dashboard. Some people still don't understand where's the money go. So if you get a sale on Etsy, that money comes to you and it's up to you to still pay Printify. Some people think the money goes straight to Printify and they print and ship it out for you. But the money comes to you, an order comes in, and it's still up to you to pay for Printify. There is, I think nowadays, 60 or 90-day reserve. So go ahead and get that initial sale as quickly as possible. So now we have the catalog right here. Select whichever product type that you're looking for. You'll head on over to whatever product that you want to sell. For this example, we'll just do a Gildan G180. Still highly recommend purchasing a mock-up directly on Etsy as well. Something that's a little bit more appealing to the customer. There's going to be lots of mock-ups that you can actually choose from. From here, Printify Choice, what Printify Choice does is they select the proper printer, which is going to probably be closest to your customer. Let's say a customer ordered from New York. They're going to find a print provider that's close to New York and probably has the least amount of buffering in print, meaning they probably don't have as many print orders coming in or they're printing out as quickly as possible. At least that's how I've seen Printify Choice has worked. They also have embroideries. So this is the different types of embellishment on your actual product. Embroideries with the threads, you got direct to garment, which is printed ink directly onto the actual fabric. So I myself like to click choose manually and choose one of the suppliers directly. That way, if an order comes in on Etsy and it's two different products, it's a t-shirt and a sweatshirt, sometimes there's the same provider providing both products. And if a customer purchases both products from me, you only have to pay shipping to the provider one time. If you do Printify Choice and it ships out from two different providers, you might have to pay shipping twice. So I typically like to just choose one provider myself. So I'm going to click Start Designing. And then from here, you can start the tour if you really want. And it could be very helpful for you. I'm just going to go ahead and close it out. That way we can get straight to it. So before you upload your design, you can already see right here on the left side, 4500 by 5100 is going to be your print dimension side. 300 DPI is going to be your resolution. 300 DPI is for print, what you see outside in the real world when it's printed on a document or a apparel, whatever substrate it may be. 300 DPI. 72 DPI is what you see right now, what you see online, one of these images on the web. This is 72 DPI resolution. So I'm using Kittle for this example. I'm just going to go ahead and click on new project. It's very similar to Canva as well. If you're using Canva, if you're using Photoshop and Illustrator, you probably already advanced and know about most of this stuff. So this shouldn't be new news to you. But 4500, 5100 right here. Once again, 300 DPI. Make sure you pay attention to that. 4500 by 5100 at 72 DPI. The print quality is not going to come out good. This is the artboard that you should actually create your design in. So this isn't a design video, but if you're creating your design, it should be in these exact dimensions. So once you have that, you can download it without the background. Make sure you don't have a background on it. You're removing the background so it's transparent, and you upload it here onto Printify. Reason being is because if you include the background and you click dark header, there's going to be a white block behind it. You want to make sure it's a PNG transparent background. And there are some other things to be on top of, which is like the colors, CMYK, saving at certain file types. But I'm going to tell you one thing. If you're just starting off, Do not beat yourself up over these color profiles. And when you get the actual sample print and you know the colors look a little off for you, most customers do not judge a t-shirt or a sweatshirt the same way that you do. You're going to critique your own products way more than any customer ever will. I come from a huge t-shirt background, still partners at a screen printing shop that we have here now. I've done screen printing, direct to garment. We've handled a lot of DTF orders, a lot of print orders. I come from a background of t-shirt printing. You will critique your products a lot more than your customer will. When it comes to selecting colors, you can select all the colors that you want to provide here. Click save product. Now here, typically I like to uncheck all of these because I want to provide my own mockups. They do have some fairly decent ones on here, but I like to provide my own. Click save selection. All right, so now back to Kittle, we need to create our listing images, right? So we need to create some of these. You can create some of the images that we're going to publish onto our actual Etsy listing. So we need some mockups. Maybe we need to include the specs and sizing and so forth, right? So we need to create that ourselves. So we need to see what dimensions we need to create in. As you can see in the Etsy Seller Handbook, it says 2000 pixels or more. Once again, this is 72 DPI. So now I'm going to head back on over to Kittle. And this artboard right here needs to be at the very least 2000 by 2000 pixels. All right. So now all I'm going to do is upload my mockup that I purchased and I downloaded, whichever one I'm going to use, put it onto my actual artboard just like that. And then now I'm going to put my design directly on top of it just like that, and boom, have myself a mock-up that looks different than what the print-on-demand supplier provides us. So we're adding our own touches here, and now you can upload this right here, and you can upload all the additional images you need, your specs and sizing and so forth as well. Just for the sake of this example, I'm not going to upload all of them. Just up to you to also include all the additional images that you also need. Now I'm going to go ahead and hit the start button. That way that's going to be my primary mock-up. And then this right here is where you can go ahead and start changing your title and whatnot. You can use things like E-rank to pretty much get a better idea of what you want to include. I typically like to use ChatGPT to clean up my descriptions. So I'll paste that here. And then personalization, if this is a personalized order, and then you go down, I typically check economy. And then now this is where you'll set your prices and so forth. So you can set your pricing to whatever it may be here. And you can also see what the product cost actually is right here. So I don't have the premium plan on here so that you guys can see the difference typically, which I didn't show you guys to begin with. So I'm going to come back over here. So as you can see, like $19, but as low as $14 with the premium account. So premium, I think on average is like $30 a month. So if you sell at least 5 sweatshirts per month, it's already ideal for you to go ahead and get it. If you're taking this business seriously, go ahead and use my code and just go ahead and get it. A big thing that I tell a lot of people, you can create a lucrative income of a few $100s as long as you learn this properly. I know people who make 6 figures, 7 figures. My students make 6 figures, 7 figures. I've done multiple millions of dollars within this industry as well. But most people give up before they can even see it the next year. Think of retail brick and mortar business. You're investing $100,000, $200,000 for months before you even see your first customer. This right here, you're talking about $30. You can't penny pinch, man. You just really can't. So, you know, just really think about that. Any tool on here, you can invest in every single tool necessary, and you're still not even close to like what it costs for a brick and mortar business before you see your first actual customer. There's no such thing as losses whenever you're learning. Just remember, I know it's cliche. Losses turn into lessons, you guys. All right, so you can also see the more accurate production cost price right here, $19 with the shipping cost here. So if that's $28, you know, it's up to you to decide what you want to sell the price of the product at. Most people get really stingy here and they get really greedy, and most customers don't ever check out with them. So also take that into consideration. Also your tags, you'll add them here as well. This isn't a product research video. We have plenty of those videos on the channel, so you can check those out. But I just want to walk you through how to list your listing directly onto Etsy. So you hit publish. Also on Printify, one other thing, you want to click on settings, and then you click on partners you work with, because Etsy wants you to establish if you're working with a production partner or not. Right here, add a production partner. You'll add this here. You can type in the location. Typically, we like to go by the location of whoever it is. You can type in Monster Digital on Google and see like where they come up and see where they are based out of, and then you can use that address, or you can use Printify's address. It's really kind of up to you, to be honest. And then you can describe what they do and click save partner. Now check it out. I have my listing right here ready to go. It's already published onto the Etsy marketplace, and it's pretty much ready to go. So, you know, rinse and repeat that a few times and you're on your way. Here's a little secret that I want to show you guys real quick. It's really easy to duplicate a product if you're already doing a sweatshirt. For example, I'll just hit this button right here. You already have your sweatshirt set up for the first time. You don't need to go about doing that whole thing, once again, just click edit design. I'm just going to click delete on this design, and I'm just going to upload and publish my next design right here. And then I'm just going to click save product, move on to the next steps already, because I already have my description set up for this product type and so forth. So that's pretty much how you go from A to Z listing your first product. Congratulations, you have set up your first initial Etsy product listing and you are in business. Just do me one favor, continue, rinse and repeat, get a whole lot better. Don't give up. Most people give up because 2-3 weeks they don't see any results, and they probably put in like, less than an hour every single day. I'm just being honest with you. Most of my successful students has started exactly where you guys are at. Everyone starts at zero, and it's up to you to see the other side. There's someone who's been in your same very position, and they've seen success because they chose the choice to keep on going and keep on learning. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Let me know if this video helped you out.